Maynard, Hale, Lyndon and wife Lou Wendel Lyndon founded Placewares in 1978 in Boston and their product design firm in 1983. Upon returning to Northern California's Sea Ranch, the couple opened their Placewares+ store in Gualala in 2005 and added their fine arts gallery with a focus on architecture and design, thus the combined name of Placewares+LyndonDesign. The market at Placewares brings a carefully chosen specialty food collection to the Sonoma Mendocino coast, including fine products from the following producers: Blue Chair Fruit, June Taylor, and Bee Raw Honey. Placewares is focused on design plus art for the home, things for entertaining and for play, things useful and things simple and well designed, things awe-inspiring because of their design and fabrication, things made locally and things made far away, things to be treasured and enjoyed, things that feel right at home on this beautiful coast.
Been here a year. The market specifically, the food in the store has been here since last June, and we focus on local purveyors. Most of them are from the San Francisco Bay Area, Napa, Petaluma, Sebastopol. We love the artisan purveyor who is doing things in small batches, beautiful Scandinavian countries. One of the great treats for kids, even very young children, is rye bread with dark chocolate. They love the strong flavors. Very different palate from the American child, but this works. You get a little fennelly taste from the rye with a really smooth, rich chocolate, and it sits somewhere between a cookie and a cracker, and it's delicious. Steven Singer is a local man. He lives in Sebastopol. He has been providing olive oils and vinegars to Chez Panisse for the last 30 years. Oh, yes. This olive oil can actually still be found as a pantry item in the kitchen at Chez Panisse. It is used in a number of ways, and it is a delicious blend of olives. He goes to Tuscany every year. He has 2 purveyors that he works with. They do a blend for him. They press it. This is a deep, rich, unbelievably delicious honey. It can be used in so many ways. I could probably not speak to them all, but you could have it in the morning on toast. You could put it in a vinaigrette and marinades. It's wonderful in tea. And we, again, local honey has lots of health benefits too for people that have allergies, so it was really important for us to carry a product. I've been to this farm in Ukiah. It is a 5th generation fellow. His name is Keith Fagan. His family has owned this farm for 5 generations, and he is raising bees. And this is a deep, rich, unbelievably delicious honey. It can be used in so many ways. I could probably not speak to them all, but you could have it in the morning on toast. You could put it in a vinaigrette and marinades. It's wonderful in tea. And we, again, local honey has lots of health benefits too for people that have allergies, so it was really important for us to carry a product.
And unfiltered too.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is
on Lover's Lane.
Yes. And this is another product that actually comes hand delivered to us, so we're very fortunate for that.
And this is?
That is a single variety honey, which means that if you look at the top, it says California Wild Black Sage, which means the bees are only pulling from wild black sage flowers. This is a blend of wild flowers. Okay. But again, this is like a single variety honey. Okay. And this company called Bee Raw is a really interesting company. If you look them up on the internet, what they do is support apiarians, which is the fancy name for beekeepers, all over the country. Because, you know, bees are dying and it's been a big problem. And so what they do is they go in and they help them with their farming, they help them get set up with any questions, they have programs for financial assistance, and they really focus on the single variety flower honey. We have McClure's Bloody Mary mix. This is made in small batches. We have it shipped to us about every 2 weeks, and you can see we've added spices, and there's chunks of tomato and black pepper and zest of lemons. It's absolutely delicious. So for a Sunday brunch here on the coast, it's delicious. A little stalk of celery and you're all set. from Oregon, a product called verjus. Not many people know about verjus. Verjus is primarily used in Syrian cuisine. It is made from unripened grapes that are pressed. So the sugars haven't quite developed, neither has the acid. So what it does is stand in a vinaigrette as a bright, flavorful addition to a salad that doesn't have the tongue-curling qualities of vinegar. Thomas Keller uses verjus in most of his vinaigrette recipes. He uses a bit of verjus with a bit of champagne vinegar, and what they do is really balance each other out. They quiet, one quiets out the other, but the acid of the vinegar still stands. These are beautiful cookbooks. Canal House was started by a woman named Christopher Hersheimer, and she was the editor of Saveur magazine, which is one of the most beautiful cooking magazines that has come out in the last 10 years. And what she's done is a series of cookbooks. They are beautifully laid out. They're very simple ingredients for the home chef. Very simple recipes, and most of the things can be made just from grocery store ingredients. We love the simplicity of them. They are always sending us new books with new concepts. We've been very successful with this book on Italian cooking, which has really inspired a lot of our home cooks up here.
Is this the Italian cooking?
Yes.
And it's the Christopher. So she gives a little bit of background on the area too?
She doesn't really give background on the area. It's not specific to our area. She's actually on the East Coast, but any of the recipes you could make anywhere and be very successful. This I've actually made, which is an olive oil poached swordfish.
Ooh.
Very simple. I've done it with tuna, I've done it with swordfish, but again, you open up a book like hers and you can be easily inspired.
As Caroline was saying, they're not only unique food products from local purveyors, there are some products from far away, such as verjus from the Montanori Winery in Oregon. Verjus is used by Chef Thomas Keller in the French Laundry, as well as his Bouchon restaurants from Napa Valley to Las Vegas to New York. Napa's Ticket has a hot chocolate stick for cocoa and coffee. Berkeley's Daphne Corey includes jalapeno jelly and other specialty jellies in a jam. San Francisco's Kathy Wilsey of Poco Dolce makes mouth-watering chocolates with sea salt and olive oil. Napa's mushroom forager Connie Green has local dried porcini mushrooms, porcini polenta, and a variety of rubbing salts in her store, The Wine Forest. And finally, San Anselmo's CC made by Cassandra Chen is famous for her caramel corn. Thank you for joining Out and About Mendocino today during our visit with Caroline Ducato in the market at Placewares+, Gualala, California.